Welcome to the Ripple Effect podcast. Today, we have the great and powerful, one of the best mediums in the world, Kimberly Teagan, and our lovely guest, Steven Ringelstein of Evolve Institute. Welcome again, Steven.
Thank you. I'd love to be here.
Glad to have you back. We had a great conversation the first time. We had some notes we took. We wanted to make sure that we were covering things in a proper way, right? So we got some good clarity today. I was going to maybe put you on the spot for a second. Do you want to open us up with a little meditation?
I do, actually.
Is that
Thank
okay?
you for reading my mind.
You're welcome.
Or heart, should I say.
Yes.
Or hard. So here we go.
All right. But before we start, I just want to say that for the listeners, if you are driving, don't do that. If you're operating machinery, chill out. You can listen to it again later. But if you're sitting or in a safe space, may you close your eyes for a moment and notice where most of the energy is in your body. And if you've been busy, working, talking, it's most likely in your head. So focus on the energy in your head. It might be like a ping pong game going fast or faster. Or it might be already quiet and silenced the way you experience yourself in stillness. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to take that and lower that ball of energy in your head into, slowly, your heart. And take a deep breath and notice what it's like to have the majority of your energy in your heart space. And feel what you feel as is. And take another deep breath and notice the quality of your energy in your heart. We're going to push it one step ahead. And I invite you to think about someone you really love, someone close to you. And notice what's happening in your heart. Maybe it's warm, maybe it's expanding. Whatever that is for you is perfect. And say to yourself and to that person one statement of gratitude that they're in your life and you love them. It could also be an animal, your pet, anyone. And now you have opened your heart to listen to our conversation, not from your busy mind, but from your love space. So you can receive all the gifts that will be available for you in today's episode. And you may open your eyes.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. The pinball analogy was perfect.
The ping pong.
Ding, 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 ding. The ping pong or pinball, either way.
Yeah.
So I know, Steven, that we want to primarily discuss, like, you educate, you teach people how to transition from 3D into 5D, and you know how it, like, what it really means. What, like, some people are very visual. Some people are, like we were talking earlier, you know, intellectual, mental. But today, I really would love for you to share a little bit about, like, what a transition of 3D into 5D might look like for people that are just maybe starting out on that path.
Yeah. Would it help to maybe give a short explanation of what is even 3D or 5D?
Yes.
Because I know a lot of people don't even know what that is.
That would be great.
Okay. So think of a 3D reality as an operating system. It's the operating system that you run in your mind behind everything that you do. And every operating system is invisible, right? Just on a computer, you don't go to the iOS or Windows to see what's happening. You look at the apps and you get engaged with the apps, but you never question, well, what about the operating system behind that? So think about two operating systems, 3D, let's say it's Windows, and it's not true, but just as an analogy. And 5D is iOS. Each operating system is designed for something else. So a 3D experience primarily involves something you cannot escape, which is fear. If you think about how many things you do out of fear of not having enough, working harder because you want more money, because you don't have this, it's all fear-based. We're so used to it that the fear is almost invisible. It's operating behind the scenes and stop us from doing what we really want to do in full expression, because the fear says, don't even go there. When it's subconscious, we don't even know because it's an operating system. The operating system of 5D is love. So if there is no fear and only love, just think about how many more things you would be creating and doing because you'll not be stopped by all the thoughts about fear that already stop you from doing what you need to do.
All the what ifs.
All the what ifs.
What could be.
That's right.
Yeah.
Another distinction is that in 3D, you spend most of your time thinking about the past or the future. Very little time in the present moment.
Very true. Very true.
Maybe when you meditate, you have a present moment before your thoughts kick in and you still leave the moment to go to the past and the future. And both the past and the future are filled with fears and regrets and what ifs. Living in 5D is living only in the now moment. That's very difficult, right? It takes a lot of practice.
The power of now.
The power of now, right? So a lot of books talk about it, but you might be understanding it conceptually like I used to,
Right.
but I'm not doing it. I'm like, yeah, power of now. I'll be in the present. Yeah, I am, but I'm thinking about what's next, right? Instantly. So it's a shift between two operating systems. And it doesn't matter what dimension that is. It doesn't have to be related to dimensionally. But what's important is this. It is happening right now in the whole world, which means everyone is experiencing the shift in some level. So you ask about if you are a person who needs to understand more of the mental realm, that's what I just did. I explained a shift in an operating system, and you understand an operating system. And to really know it, you cannot understand it in the mental realm. You're going to have to drop into your heart, which is what we did, to feel it. Right? It's like trying to explain you how to feel love. And good luck.
Yeah. You have to feel it.
You have to feel it.
It's an experience.
Yeah. It's like you could talk about it forever, that millions of songs and writings, but if you're not feeling it, it doesn't matter. The same with 5D. I can tell you all about 5D for the mind to relax, but you're going to have to feel it.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. There is no one way of feeling a different reality. There's only one way that is your way.
Yeah.
Not my way, not you, not anyone's way. So there's no right and wrong. How about that? You cannot go wrong. You cannot just have an experience, whatever that is. It is your 5D experience. My 5D experience would be different. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
Why that is? Because the way we experience reality is different. There are no two people in the world that experience reality exactly the same way. Even twins have different realities.
Yeah. Even the color shade of red is different for everybody.
That's right.
Slightly. Right.
It is. And maybe I've actually looked into that, why that is. And it's one is hardware. Your eye is a different design my eye. Whatever my eye sees, hardware-wise, is different than yours and yours.
Of course.
As different as your fingerprint. Like no one has my eyes and no one has your eyes.
Right.
Right.
Software is how you translate what you see. Is also very different because your life experiences and the stories and narratives that you have accumulated are distorting reality. So you don't actually see reality, you see the perception of reality.
Yeah. Your perception is altered by your iOS or your Windows.
That's right.
I mean, great analogy.
Yeah.
Yep. You have hardware and software.
I like that you use Windows for 3D and iOS for 5D. That seems pretty accurate.
It is for me. So it's a direct experience that I have with software.
Yeah. Windows is challenging.
That's right.
Typically.
Yeah.
iOS can usually be a little bug-free, you know, a little less pain involved with iOS.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's in the simplest level. It is a different experience of reality. And you asked, well, I think you asked, how do you shift between the two? Yeah. So it's actually really easy. You don't have to go to school for 10 years. You don't have to study another Bible of the multidimensional realm. You don't have to be experts in the stars or whatever that is. None of it. It is so simple, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you. So imagine you have glasses on, just like this. These are sunglasses. So looking through them, everything looks darker. That is 3D. Everything is darker. Wars and chaos and negative thoughts and shadows, yours and others. And it's just a darker reality. A lot more difficult to find hope and love, and a lot easier to connect to fear and to all the shadows we have that seem so normalized that otherwise we think that's the way the world is. We forget we have glasses on. How many times have you been looking for your glasses and they're actually you're wearing them?
Yeah, on the top of your head. Yes.
On your head,
Several.
hanging on
Yes.
your neck
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
So if you're not operating machinery right now, you could put any glasses on and just do it with me and just can see how you feel. So this is your life. Challenges, working hard, chasing something, never enough. You always need more. And no matter how fast you run or walk, it's not fast enough. You're always behind. You're struggling. Maybe your mental health is not so good. Maybe your nervous system is overwhelmed and in a reactive mode. Maybe you're pissed because you don't even know why. Maybe you're on an emotional roller coaster that you can't seem to get out of and control it. Anybody's feeling all that these days?
A lot of people, I'm sure.
Yes.
A lot of people listening to this, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah. All of that can only happen if you're wearing these glasses. Now let's see how that works. So if you have glasses on, or you're imagining you have glasses on,
Okay.
take them off for a moment. And just notice how you feel just by taking all that reality away. What do you feel? What do you guys feel?
Peace,
Peace,
calm,
calm,
in the river.
in the river, flow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gentle serenity for sure.
Oh, beautiful, gentle serenity. Yeah.
And I love that it's that
See
simple.
It's so simple.
Because so many people, I have heard, amongst having communication with other people out there on their path, is that, a lot of people think that the fifth dimension is a place that you are going. With the new earth, the splitting of the new earth,
Right.
there is a lot of thought of, okay, is this going to be like a whole, am I not going to be able to see? I know we've talked about this in the past, but am I still going to be able to check in on the people that maybe didn't join me in the fifth dimension? So, I love the analogy of the operating systems, fantastic. And then as well as the glasses, like it's time for us to take off those glasses. So it's not necessarily a place that we are going, correct?
That's correct.
It's actually a frequency that we're pulling into our heart center.
By shifting with choice, free choice, the operating system we're running. And I can choose to put the glasses back on if I really miss some drama and some pain. I could do it any time.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Anytime you want to
Yeah.
get into that, yeah.
And
Put
if you
them on.
don't like it, then take them off. So how that shift happens, it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you how to shift yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to understand all the quantum physics and all of that. If you do, there's a lot of information about it. But
Right.
for today, for the simplicity of it, let's say you're triggered right now. Someone said something, someone cut you off on the road, someone we talked about criticizing you, and you're triggered. And it was like, oh, you're all hot and heavy and you want to react, right? The first thing you do is know that you have your glasses on. Just pause and say, oh, I have my 3D glasses on. I'm triggered. I'm pissed. I want to kill that person. I want to show them who I really am. And your ego is, right? You have all those moments. So
Of course.
identify that. Take a deep breath. And now ask yourself, what would my soul say that is happening right now? And I'm going to let you just take that and let's practice that because I'm asking the listeners to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So let's say, think of a conflict we just had. We talked about conflict you just had.
Yeah.
And what would your soul say?
I know mine did.
So you want to share?
Wait. Just be patient.
Wait. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stress about it.
Right.
Get in the river.
That's right.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Mine came in more like don't focus on things that you can't control. Release it and let it go. It's not serving you.
Yeah. Mine just said, and I looked at a challenge of where to go next, which a lot of people are facing.
Yeah.
And I started engaging my mind, thinking like, take the glasses off. What will my soul say? And my soul said that the next opportunity will meet me soon. Oh, I don't have to go chase anything, especially not knowing what I'm chasing.
Right.
Right? So there's a lot of wisdom by taking the glasses off and listening to your soul. Now, you just heard your answers, and the audience as well, whoever is listening, you had an answer for your challenge. What did your soul say? How's that feel? What do you feel when you hear your soul give you a simple answer?
I mean, I feel peace,
Peace.
but it takes a little practice sometimes. You're listening to yourself.
That's right.
This is new for a lot of people,
It is.
right?
Yeah. I
So-
mean, some people say, I don't know if I have a soul. People tell me that. Some people say, I can't hear my soul. Where is it?
Yeah.
Is it in the room? Is it in my head? Is it where I can't touch it? That is overthinking. So now do the same meditation we started with. Go down to your heart, be in your heart, and the first thing that comes is your soul speaking.
Yeah.
It's a whisper. It's not going to be like, listen. It's not going to be like,
It's not
screaming at
yelling
you.
at you.
Yeah.
If it's screaming at you, that is your 3D metrics
Yeah.
screaming at you to not allow you to go to that peaceful place.
I had this conversation. I'm going to sidetrack here a little bit. I've had this conversation with my neighbor, Kevin, great guy, thinker, introspective, just a touch spiritual, right? Just starting to get in touch with himself. And I said, who's the observer in your life? Who is that inside of you? And I was like, who do you think is observing your life? I mean, you are, Kevin, right? Your ego, your 3D,
Yeah.
but also something else,
Yeah.
right? Who is that? What is he saying to you? Or
Yeah.
what is that entity saying to you, right?
That's right.
And he goes, I don't know. I can't hear it. And then I heard, he's not listening.
That's right. Yeah. So that's really important what you said, because we all have some kind of an idea of what a soul is or higher self is.
Yeah.
For you, it might be God. For you, it might be the divine or source or higher self. It doesn't matter how you call it, as long as you feel something that is bigger than you. And you might say, well, I don't feel anything bigger than you. I would say, okay, then maybe sit in silence, go to nature and listen when your mind is not busy, and you'll hear something.
The interesting lesson you just went through, and that people don't understand, is that doing nothing is doing the right thing sometimes. Being quiet, being still, not having anything to do, being off your phone, sitting in nature. It sounds obscure for so many people.
It is.
You want me to go sit in nature?
Yeah.
And do what? What am I supposed to do there?
Right.
Nothing. Just observe.
Yeah. So can I share what I just went through? Without
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
yes.
Please.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, so 6 weeks ago, I had an accident. My horse tripped and I flew on my back. I fractured several ribs in my sternum. And if you hurt your ribs anytime in your life, you know what kind of pain I'm talking about. It was beyond anything I've experienced. And I decided to stay without medication, to stay in the pain, and see what happens. So I was not able to move, not able to lay down or sit no comfort in any position whatsoever, day and night, 24/7 for 4 weeks.
Man.
It's the longest 4 weeks in my life.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
And I noticed that I don't have any of my joys. I cannot hike, I cannot run, I cannot bike. All the things that I love and enjoy, I couldn't do. So I thought that was really an interesting scenario I created for myself, for my higher self. I took away all possible joys.
Yeah.
Nothing is joyful.
Not even the food you were eating.
Not
You were
even the
saying-
food. I had no appetite.
Yeah.
I'm in pain, and I'm not comfortable no matter what I do. So I cannot find comfort, which is an addiction. And I cannot find joy, which is an addiction. And this is what I discovered in that scenario. And if you're sick or hurt, you might adopt that and play with it. What I thought brought me joy was not joy. It was pleasure. And pleasure is temporarily. You eat a good meal, you're done, pleasure is gone.
Yeah.
You have good sex, you're done, pleasure is gone.
Right.
All of them are temporary experiences that we get addicted to because we want more and more and more and more. That's 3D metrics.
Because the feeling it creates inside of you.
That's right.
Right. You get addicted to that.
That's right.
Yeah.
But my question was, where is joy in all of this? If these are all not joy, where is joy? And it took 4 weeks of misery for me to discover that I am joy. Joy is within the essence of my being. It's what I'm made out of. And I choose where to bring my joy with me. If I go hiking, I bring joy with me hiking. The hiking does not bring me joy, it brings me pleasure.
Yeah.
But I bring the joy to everything that I do, or not. That's my choice.
Mm-hmm.
I can bring misery, and then it'll be a miserable experience.
And you can be on a hike and be miserable too, right? Not being present.
That's right.
Stuck in the matrix, stuck
That's
in
right.
3D.
That's right.
I got it.
Thinking about what you need to do later.
10 things to do later.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I've been on backpacking trips that were painful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Heavyweight, climbing the 14ers here in Colorado. And I'm like, wow, am I enjoying it? Not really. But I'm joyful because I'm singing and I'm excited about it. And I never made the distinction between the two.
Yeah.
So what that really showed me is how much effort and time I have spent my whole life chasing something outside of me that was already in me.
Within you.
You found the treasure inside.
I found the
of
treasure
you.
inside. That's 5D. So 5D is when you discover everything you're looking outside of you, within you, and there's no more need to look for it.
Yeah.
So that's one example of the experience of 5D. And I'm sure everyone had a moment, and probably unexpected and unintentional, where you find, just like an unexplained sadness, you have an unexplained joy. And you wake up in the morning and you're singing. You don't even know why.
Yeah.
Because it's who you are at your core essence. And from time to time, despite of your efforts to put the glasses on, it pops out.
It sneaks out from time to time.
It sneaks up sometimes, which just to remind you that it's really who you are. It's not something you have to become.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I love these analogies and hiking. You could be painful in hiking. You can have joy in hiking. You can have both.
That's right.
Right? You kind of choose.
Yeah.
You don't kind of choose. You choose.
Yeah.
Do you have the glasses on or not?
So I ended up after 4 weeks still in pain. I'm still in pain right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I feel so much joy that I could not stop crying from joy. And that showed me that my addiction to comfort is unnecessary. Because I'm not comfortable in pain. I'm not doing anything to ease it. I'm just allow it to be because it is right now as my body is healing. But I could be joyful. So they're not mutually exclusive. In fact, the pain is what brought me to discover all of that. And there's a gift in pain. Mm-hmm. Most of us are trying to avoid discomfort and we stay sleeping. The kind of sleeping that you are not aware that you are in a heating pot. Not even knowing that before you know it, it's starting to boil and you're the frog in it that will cease to exist if you don't get out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The beauty of the pain-joy balance, right? You went through, and the thing is, you probably had these moments where you're like, I know I'm in this painful moment right now.
That's right.
But I know
Yeah.
on the other side of this, what's coming.
And what's
Joy.
emerging in the now. So
Yeah.
rather than look for the future, I'd say, okay, can I connect to my inner joy and light right now?
No, there you go.
And once I did, the pain right now is not bothering me at all. It is. I'm in pain, but I hardly notice it because, well, one, it's nothing relative to what it was before. I'm grateful for what I have.
Yeah.
But I'm also grateful for the joy that is so bright that nothing can take that away from me.
And that's part of your conscious awareness,
That's right.
right? So
Yeah.
you're choosing to be aware of that joy and focus on that piece of you, not necessarily your pain in your body.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and I kind of chalk that up to like women having babies,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
in that moment, the pain, right? But
The
then
pain is
the
great.
joy is holding
That newborn.
that child, that
yeah.
new soul, right?
And it's one of the most joyous experience for women and the most painful at the same time. Joyful. I'm not
Right.
saying pleasurable,
Yeah, right.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that inner joy that comes, that warm spot that hits your heart after they hold that baby for the first 5-10 seconds of that life.
Yeah.
Well, and even that, it's almost like the memory is wiped of the pain.
Right.
You know, you have, you know, there's women out there that have had 6, 7, 8 children, bigger families, and each time, you know, wow, like, you know, I did it one time, which I'm pleased. But you know, people will say like, oh my gosh, would you ever do it again? Yes, I would, because of what I received from it, right? So
Yeah.
we do have to sometimes dive into the pain to discover the love, the joy that comes out of all of it. So
There's always a balance.
there's always a balance in everything. Yes.
So the message that I have for everyone actually is to know and explore and have a direct experience of the unique package of your essence. You have a soul, you have a soul code, and you have a package that is only you in the whole world. And it could be 2 teaspoons of joy and then half a cup of peacefulness and whatever the recipe is. No one has this recipe. Even if you put it on Facebook, no one has it. And know that at the core essence of you, that's always there no matter what comes at you in life, in the 3D metrics. And if you focus on the essence of who you are, no matter what comes at you, is easily overcome. Doesn't mean it's not painful, doesn't mean it's not challenging,
Yeah.
but it means what is happening for you, which is right now happening to all of us, is the biggest gift humanity has ever received, is an awakening, remembrance, and elevating our consciousness to what it really is without the 3D glasses on.
Stripping away the programming,
Yeah.
little by little, you
Yeah.
can feel it going away.
Mm-hmm.
Focusing on it less and less.
Yeah.
Right? I know people in the collective that are definitely feeling this shift.
Yeah.
Right? It's noticeable, palpable to them in
Yeah.
the 3D realm, in
Yeah.
their body, in their mind.
That's right.
You know this, Kim,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
We're both feeling the shift for sure.
Yeah.
And what do you think, Stephen, would be the biggest misconception? It's actually a question I wrote for you last night that people have about a spiritual awakening or an ascension.
I would say that spiritual and awakening and evolution are merely stories. They don't mean anything. You can make them mean whatever you want it to you, but they mean different things for different people. People ask me if I'm spiritual. I'm not spiritual. I'm not identifying with it because it's just a story. In fact, I'm not identifying with any story, including going to 5D. It's just a story so we can relate to each other. I would say forget all the stories and forget what it needs to look like and whether you have it or you don't. Are you there yet? Are you not there yet? The misconception is that this is something you don't have, that you need to achieve, pursue, look for, work hard towards. None of it is true. So I want to give you a truth, and I want you to feel into it. Okay? So what if I told you, right now, you have arrived? Feel it. What do you feel?
Joy in my heart.
You have arrived.
Yes.
There's nowhere that you need to
Expansion.
go to. There's no hard work that you're missing out that everyone is talking about and you don't have it. You have it. You have arrived. Now, it doesn't mean that you stop creating and you stop exploring, you stop expressing yourself in the world, but it means in every given moment in the now, you find contentment.
Yeah.
You have arrived. No more struggles. No more looking for something that you think if you already had that, you will be there. You already are.
That story, it just attaches to so many people. If I only had this,
Right?
I would be happy.
Right. Yeah.
That story is so false.
It is a false reality because, and I can prove it to you, right? I mean, look at what you said when you were young. If I only had a car, oh my God. And then you had a car. So if I only had a house, okay, now you have a house. If I only had a successful business, well, now you have it. If I only have a partner, I only had kids. If I only had my kids go to college, if I only get to my retirement, it's a story that never ends. I get to retirement, like, if I only live to 100, whatever that is.
The pattern is...
pattern is that it's a story that will prevent you from experiencing 5D reality of contentment, peacefulness. You can still create. Don't worry that you're not going to be inspired or you're not going to be passionate, or none of that is true.
Yeah.
When you are in your heart space. It's true when you have the glasses on in 3D.
Yeah.
Take the glasses off. I'll tell you the most, I was afraid to even share it not long ago. I've always pride myself to be a purpose-driven leader. Yeah. That's how I define myself most of my life.
That was your story.
That was my story. And every decade I had a different purpose, right? I want to save lives with my airbag company in my 30s. I want, the recent stories, I want to elevate myself to 5D. And I had a purpose of becoming love itself. Guess what happened when I dropped the purpose? I am love itself. I am in 5D.
You arrived.
I've arrived. I've arrived before I left because I never left.
Yeah.
You came here with the full package of who you are. You're going to leave here with the full package of who you are. And no matter what you do or don't do, pursue or not pursue, that is not changeable.
Yeah.
If you're love, you're love. It's not if, you are love. If you're light, again, not if, you're light. You came in like that, you're going to leave like that. It doesn't matter what you're going to do in your life. No more creation or working on yourself. None of it will change that. It's already here.
Yeah.
You have arrived before you left. How's that?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Your vow's been here. The treasure is inside.
That's right.
Just got to find it.
Yeah.
And you got to find it by doing nothing.
And here's the thing about doing nothing. You know, my friends and including my family, like, what are you doing? Doing nothing. Well, you've been doing nothing for 4 weeks. I said, I know, but I'm not done yet.
Not done doing nothing. Steven's already on that path. He's on the race to do nothing. He won. He got there.
Well, it's crazy, Noah, because last week I was telling you, I was just kind of in a nothing mode too. Like I didn't know where I was supposed to be, what I was supposed to be, what energy I was supposed to be feeling, and it just felt like this nothingness. I told Noah, I was like, for some reason, I'm just not finding joy in anything that typically gives me joy right now. Like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm. You are the joy.
You are the joy. You are the light.
Yeah.
You know, when it's all dark around you, it's because you are the light. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. Yeah. If there's no joy around you, it's because you are the joy.
Yeah.
But I want to be really down to earth and authentic. This is not all kumbaya and feeling great. And if you're really struggling right now, you listen to that and you might be triggered. You might be annoyed. Like, well, I'm not there right now and I have real challenges and blah, 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 right? And I want to talk to you first. It's really important. I want to share with you what it's like to be in this space outside the peacefulness, contentment, and all the beautiful things we all want. My life is upside down. Mm-hmm. Everything is disrupted. I wake up at 2 a.m, wide awake, and I don't sleep at night, and I only sleep 4 hours, and I'm tired in the afternoon. My whole schedule is upside down. I don't know if I'm going up, I'm going down. I don't know if I'm soaring, flying high, or I'm going to hit the ground pretty soon. Mm-hmm. I have no idea. But I do know that the only way to be through that is trust. I trust that my soul, my divine plan is in place no matter what I do. And they provide the guardrails for me not to get off my track. Mm-hmm. And that trust is a choice. You might not have that trust right now, and I hear you.
Yeah.
It's difficult. I'm not going to say this has been an easy journey. We talked about it's not easy. Simple, but not easy. So I have been on an emotional roller coaster, which is not normal for me. I have been on an energetic roller coaster. I feel like one moment everything got sucked out of me and I'm exhausted. I could barely walk. And then another day I have a burst of energy. I'm very much experiencing the crazy weather we have around the world. It's either very dry or we have floods and fires, and all of that is how I'm experiencing life right now. Very unsettling, very uncomfortable, just like the
Restless.
Yeah. Well, consistently
Restless.
inconsistent, right?
Yeah, it's nothing that I knew that I can lean on, hold on to is working.
Yeah.
My eating completely is all over the place. If I'm hungry, I eat. Sometimes, someday I eat like 4 meals. Another day I don't eat even 1 meal, and I'm fine. There's nothing I can hold on to as a routine. What is it? All the routines I've built for well-being don't work right now. So it is very chaotic, very uncomfortable. And what I do is I hold my crystal of light and I remind myself my package. I'm light, I'm love, I'm wisdom. And then everything else can just come down.
Yeah.
And if I find myself caught up in the 3D glasses, I take them off for a moment and find a moment of stillness, even if it's 10 seconds. That alone is shifting the reactivity that I'm on.
Okay, here comes a question. And people kind of need to know what the technique is. When you find yourself catching yourself, observing yourself, getting stuck in the 3D, how do you trigger that awareness? Because this is, people will be there. The pinball, ping pong is going back and forth in the head. Bing, 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 bing. What awareness do you bring to that? And you're like, wait a second, I'm stuck. Get the glasses off.
So you already mentioned that, the observer.
Yeah.
So everyone has an observer, and ask, what is the observer observing right now in me that already pulls you out of the
mental pattern.
The mental pattern, and then you observe it. Oh, I'm running a mental pattern right now. Oh, I'm triggered right now. I'm pissed right now. I'm reactive right now, whatever that is. So that's the first step, is bring the awareness through the observer. What is happening to me right now?
Yeah.
That takes you out already.
Yeah. That one thing, that one
thing,
technique.
That's it. But it's not done.
Right.
So now the observer says, oh, I'm triggered. I'm pissed. I want to react. I can, I'm all boiling up. And then say, well, let me take these glasses of 3D off for a moment. And just do that. Take the glasses off and ask, what does my soul, my higher self, God, divine, whatever you want to call it, sees right now? So now, not only I'm out of my pattern, I'm going up to 30,000 feet. Mm-hmm. I have an image, and you might want to create an image for yourself. I do Google Maps zoom out.
Yeah.
And I go, woof. And all of a sudden, something happens. All the conversation you had in your head is too small to be noticed from 30,000 feet. In fact, you probably would see, that's really silly, even to think about what I'm thinking. And it's ridiculous. Or sometimes like, I can't feel it anymore because it's so far away.
Yeah. But in reality, you can change your lens. Steven is actually making a very good point. When you pull your conscious awareness of yourself, the observation of yourself, and you zoom out, you can do it.
That's right.
And pretend that you're using Google Maps and you're looking down at yourself.
That's right.
That pretending is not so much pretending.
Mm-mm. No, it's actually a simple imagining, but the imagining is an action of choice you're making to shift your reality.
That's right.
I have another one that I use a lot when I'm struggling with people or relationship or any kind of challenge that is getting me. I'm like, damn, I can't stop thinking. I don't want to think about it anymore, but I can't let it go, right? You've had that. It's just like keeps hooking you, and it takes you a whole day, sometimes your whole week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I shift on the timeline dimension.
Yeah.
And I ask, what does this looks like 10 years from now? I was like, oh, I'm probably not even remember it.
Right.
It's like, okay, So again, I shifted away from one reality that hooks me and unhooking it to look at a different perspective, a different reality, and I choose that. And I say, it's not going to matter in 10 years, so I'm going to focus on 10 years from now and what can I do now that I would do 10 years from now.
Right. No, I think some of these very fundamental things, right, people just don't know. They don't know the awareness pattern, the observer, how to observe yourself, right? And so I'm glad we're going through some of these. These are fundamental things. Breath, right?
Breath.
Controlling your breath, focusing on that, that'll break the mental pattern. Bringing the observer in, that'll break the mental pattern, right? Those couple of those like fundamental techniques can really shift your entire day, your entire life, honestly.
Yeah. And so that's for the people who are using the mental realm a lot, right? Because you're changing your mental perspective.
Right.
But for those of you who are more feely, touchy, and more of the heart space, it's so easy to shift. You get out of your head and you engage in physical activity. Go for a run, go for a walk, move your body, and then boom, you're no longer there because you just left your story. And now you engage your body in a physical activity. It doesn't have to be sweaty or, hiking a 14 or, although it works, anything that you move. Do a yoga, do a handstand. Do something with your body that your attention now is not robbed by 3D metrics.
Yeah.
And you have taken that authority, giving that to yourself to enjoy your body, to enjoy your presence, to enjoy the moment.
Would you classify or call that grounding? A lot of people would probably relate to that as grounding. Yeah.
That's an excellent point. So what I did in the last 4 weeks where I could barely walk once a day, took me a while, but I went down to put my feet on the grass and ground whatever pain I was feeling. It did not ease the pain, but I reconnected to the essence that we talk about. And I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the ground. I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for the air. And all the elements all of a sudden helped me calm down my nervous system that was so activated from pain.
Yeah. And thank you, Source, for giving us so much sun lately.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it was dark and gloomy when you were going through this?
So it was.
I mean,
but not in my reality.
Not your reality.
So I don't know if you mentioned the sun. I don't know if you've noticed. I like to look at the sun. It's unhealthy. I have a bunch of sunburn spots in my retina because when I was a kid, they told me, don't look at the sun. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to look at the sun because you told me not to.
If you don't tell me, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, so when I close my eyes, I see stars. They're not real stars. They're just scars on my retina. But I don't know if you've noticed that the sun now is not yellow anymore. It's actually white. Did you notice that?
I mean, I'm noticing it's hotter.
Well, it is hotter, but it is white. The sun before was yellow. We had a more yellowish color to it. Now it's more white. And I've inquired about that, and I'm going to share something that, again, it might not be true for you, and that's okay. Go experiment and see what it feels like. We have two suns right now. We have the 3D sun. You only see that with the sunglasses of 3D. And then we have the 5D sun. You only see that when you're in stillness, in that beautiful, beautiful space.
Yeah.
Would you say the same thing about the moon? Because I feel that too. We have 2 moons.
2 moons, yeah.
Two
So
suns.
what we have, if you can imagine, 2 realities, very different from each other, that are overlapping each other. And whether you see one or the other or both depends on the glasses, non-glasses you're wearing. So your question of, well, what's going to happen next? Or leaving people behind, like all those stories? Not true. Because we are one. No one is left behind when you're one. Everybody is going to have their own experience. If you have the drama queen or king experience, it's okay. You're going to have the yellow sun. You're going to be in the same reality you have been. And you're going to work your way to go through that. And that's perfect for you. And if you have moved to a different awareness level, you're not better than the people in 3D. You just have a different perspective, and you could see more of that perspective. Now, here's something that I did not expect. I did not expect that I see by far more of 5D reality than the 3D. So it's still there. It's not vanished. I can see it, but it doesn't capture my attention. So, for example, people arguing, I'm right and you're wrong. I can hear it, I'm not engaging with it. It's very, before it was very loud, and I was like, it would annoy me, and I'm like, I can barely hear it.
Now it's a muffle in the
But
background.
for them, it's very loud and clear, right?
Yeah.
That's their reality. So it doesn't capture my attention as much. So what happened, the way I got there in the last 4 weeks is through my pain and all that I went through, my vision got blurred. And I was like, oh no, seriously? Like, I couldn't drive, not that I could drive anyway, but I was like, okay, how permanent is that? And what's happening? It scared me. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. It's just blurred. So I saw with blurred vision 3D reality. When I closed my eyes, I saw with clarity 5D reality. I'm like, oh my God, what a beautiful demonstration of shifting between two realities. My body actually blurred my 3D vision so I don't see it clear anymore. Once I got it, vision came back. So I can see 3D with clarity. I can see 5D with clarity. And whatever I focus on is what I see clarity, not with my eyes, but with my consciousness.
Right.
And what I see with my consciousness goes beyond the five senses. It's such a more of an elaborate experience of reality because consciousness have a lot of tools to experience that. Just like different animals have different spectrum of vision or sound that, dogs have, they can hear things you don't. My horse can hear things I don't. Now, when I go with my horse, I can feel my horse and I can hear what my horse is hearing. That was not available for me only using my hearing in 3D.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is an expansion of all the senses and increase my connection to all life because they have that reality. My horse feels something is up. I can feel it with my horse. I'm also looking away at the same time because I can hear it. But not through my ears, through consciousness, through the horse, through what's around me.
Through your complete awareness.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just partial awareness in 3D. So
That's right.
Your awareness can split. People don't understand this necessarily. You can split your awareness and your focus into multiple locations, multiple fractals. Now, you might not have 100% focus on one thing, but you're going to get feedback and information from other bits of your awareness.
I love this. Let's do it. You want to do it?
Yeah.
So let's practice that. So if, again, not operating machinery and you're safe, focus on the top of your head and notice what sensations you're feeling for a moment. And breathe into it. And if you're not feeling anything, that's also feeling something. You're just feeling nothing. It's okay. And now leave your awareness there and then bring your awareness also to your left big toe. And feel your left big toe. At the same time. You don't have to go back and forth. You could feel it at the same time, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now leave those there too, and then bring your awareness to your index right finger. But don't go there before you have anchored your top of your head and your big toe. And I'll bring your index finger. You can play by shifting more focus on the top of your head, more on your toe, more your finger. You can dance between them, but at all time you are noticing all three.
That's right.
Did you notice that you don't have less awareness in any one of them because you split them? In fact, you have more awareness because you've added 2 more points of awareness to the one you've had before. And you could do that endlessly.
Now, take it one more step. Take a spot in the air right around you.
Right.
Put some awareness there. Could be a painting.
Yeah.
Could be just above your head somewhere. Put awareness there. Now you've got it in space. Now turn that awareness and look at yourself.
Yeah.
You break patterns that way.
Yeah, you do.
All the time.
Yeah, true.
That is an advanced version of awareness management.
And you might think, well, this is press on, Karate Kid kind of practice. What's the point? And I want to share with you a practical point that I use. I meet a person. I create an anchor of awareness of my love for them. I don't even have to know them. I say, I love you silently. And now I created a field of awareness that my heart connects to their heart. I keep it there, and now I listen to them. I also listen from that heart space, and I pick up another point of awareness. And that could be something as simple as, you are so beautiful. I created a second point, and they're still going. I still listen to conversation, and whatever will be said will be influenced from those points of connection. And I'm going to share with you what happens typically for me with people like that. I don't have to actually say much. And they get emotional. They actually are tearing, sometimes crying, and they apologize for that. I don't know what's happening. What's happening is I created an intimate connection by bringing my awareness to the totality of their being. I see them from my soul to their soul. I look in their eyes and I see through, and like, wow, I feel like you know me. And I do. Right? So
we all know each other.
Right. And that is so useful. It could be a business meeting, could be a social meeting, could be with your partner. It's not limited to anything. So awareness in 5D allows you to experience love from all directions at the intensity of giving and receiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that feel to you?
You know, it probably makes some people feel a little uncomfortable. I think, you know, when people get teary,
Yeah.
First of all, they're probably joyful.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't happen to people very often.
That's correct.
Where your soul is connecting with their soul. They feel something about it.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've encountered two kinds of people. People that are blown away by that and they take a moment to just be in it because it's new for them. It's unconditional love, not mine, universal coming through me. And people who get triggered and scared and right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't need to be in your field anyway.
That's right. Yeah, I
Right.
had a date a while back like that, and the lady said, I asked, tell me about yourself. And she went through her resume. I've been here, I was born here, I've worked here. I'm like, wow, that's your resume. You've told me nothing about who you are.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? So I went ahead and said, I'm looking in your eyes and I'm feeling boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
She got triggered. She's like, I don't like anyone to see me that close. And she got up and left.
Did she really?
She did.
Oh, man. Did you have to pay the bill?
I did. But it's a cheap payment for triggering someone at a core level that maybe one day they'll see that. Because that was a seed of transformation being planted when they were not ready for it.
Right.
And when they're ready for it, or maybe never, I just did my job. I just planted a seed.
Yeah. You were just there for her.
That's it.
Not for yourself.
No. And I don't have to date someone to do it.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
I know. Well, do we want to try to, you wanted to try and pull people into a 5D experience? Like we kind of already touched on it, but did you have anything else that you wanted? Did you have something specific you wanted to try?
I do. So I name some of my own experiences and remember that my experience doesn't matter to you. The only thing that matters to you is your experience. So if you want to experience 5D, try it. Don't put a label on it. Don't expect it to be like mine. Whatever inspires you, and trust that you know the way, because you do.
You're going to get some feedback. It's going to be different for everybody.
That's right.
So what Steven is sharing, or what I'm sharing, or what Kim is sharing, our experiences are going to be slightly different than everybody else's experiences. You might feel like, for me, when I connect to 5D, my third eye tingles.
Yeah.
Right? I feel it in my body, but not everybody's going to feel that. Right?
Well, we have to remove the comparison.
Yeah.
One is to remove the comparison.
There you go.
The second thing is to remove the right and wrong. There is no right and wrong. There is only your experience of it.
Right.
So if I could have you unlearn everything you've learned,
Including dancing.
including what we talked about today, don't believe a word we say, and be curious about, I wonder what that experience is for me, and go and experiment. And whatever that is for you, it is your 5D. And you'll know the difference because 5D is expensive, peaceful. There are some characteristics that are common to all of us. Expensive. And then don't attach any story to that. If you do, that's fine too. Who cares? But it is not your contracted suffering experience of reality that is limited in the different narratives that you crossed the line and identified with and therefore became your reality.
Yeah, these masks, you bring up into this other analogy. Everybody wears a mask, and the mask is just like the glasses. You know,
That's right.
the story you're playing today, the CEO role or the dad or the whatever your role is at that moment, whatever mask you're wearing, right? So try and identify that you're wearing that mask, right? I think this is the lesson here for most people.
I would love to give our audience a question. It's a take home, and if you're home, you can take it. Who would you be that would fill up the space that the stories you've told yourself and others about who you are gone?
Who would you be?
Yeah. Take the stories you've always told everyone else, and there's a vacuum, and before it gets filled, let your essence emerge, and you'll see who you really are.
Ooh, this is a great lesson.
Yeah.
Remove all the stories.
Yeah, take all the stories, everything you said to yourself about who you are and what you're doing and why you're doing it. None of those stories are true, even though they feel like true. They're true because you identify with them.
Yeah.
But if you remove that, and that's the conclusion I got, that a lot of the decisions I've made in my life were based on false narratives. I made those narratives. And you think, wow, I felt shocked. Like my whole life I made decisions based on false narrative. Where does that leave me now?
Yeah.
Now, it's not all bad, because those false narratives took me on journey to learn what I need to learn. It was by design. It was perfect as it is. There's no judgment and no regret. But moving forward, I don't want to choose and make decisions based on narratives. I want to make choices and decisions based on the present moment experience of what is emerging for me as true, that I feel in my heart.
Yeah.
Without a story.
I wouldn't even, some of the decisions you made in your past, I wouldn't classify them or judge them as bad. You know, a lot of people do, and maybe even yourself. But those decisions that you made were what you needed.
Exactly.
To be on the path.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of people will go back and judge themselves. Oh, I made all these bad decisions.
It's true. Yeah.
Did you? Or did you make exactly the right ones?
Well, the only way to know is to remember that when you judge yourself, you have the 3D glasses on.
That's right.
Take the glasses off and ask, what is your soul saying about it? And you'll know the right answer.
Yeah.
And the right answer for you will not and ever be judgment. Your soul will never judge you. Divine will never judge you. Source will never judge you.
Right.
Only you, in the 3D matrix with the glasses on, will judge you.
Judging yourself.
Right. So now the observer says, wait a minute, you're in 3D. Take your glasses off. Ask your soul, what's happening here? And you'll get the real answer. And then judgment will not be there.
Right. And you're free.
Oh, my God.
People don't realize that when you stop judging yourself, all of a sudden you are just being joyful, typically, observant, present, here. That's why I love this podcast, because we're not anywhere else but here.
That's right.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'm not drifting off to what I have to do today.
Yeah.
Right? We've been talking for 58 minutes, almost an hour. No other thoughts have come in.
Yeah.
Right? Other than things I'm curious about.
Right.
Things I want Steven to share with, our audience. Right.
And there's no should, and we miss talking about this, and we could have, none of that.
Yeah.
None of that chatter, right? It's so quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so present.
Yeah, we're creating an experience for people here.
Yeah.
They don't even realize it when they're listening. But this is an ultra-present group of human beings with high awareness of themselves.
Yeah. As you were speaking, I had this image of an object moving in space. And I don't know if you know that that's physics. An object that is not on planet Earth, like 5D or other realms, once it's moving, it will continue to move infinitely at the same speed and direction forever.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
There's different physics. There's no mass in 5D.
Nothing stops it. On our planet, there is gravity that will slow it down and pull it to a stop.
Air friction.
Right.
Particles.
But once you leave those restrictions and limitations, it will always infinitely move.
Yeah.
And what if that is your soul? Your soul is not stopped by any force other than continuously floating infinitely in space.
We had this incredible conversation with Peter Holcomb.
Mm-hmm.
You know Peter.
Yes.
And his awareness and understanding of quantum.
Mm-hmm.
Kim was like, holy crap. And me too. I was like, this man, he really gets it.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can be, we're quantum beings.
Yes.
We can be in two places at the same time.
Yes.
A fractal of ourselves. We can be in one position or both.
Yeah.
Just as a quantum particle can be.
That's right.
Yeah. It's mind blowing. I mean,
It is.
It takes a minute to really process, chew that up, swallow it, and go, whoa.
Yeah.
You know?
But the only way to get it is not by understanding it.
Yeah.
It's by having a direct experience. I'd like to share an experience I'm having. It is still mind-blowing to me because the mind cannot understand it. You mentioned quantum. I'm in quantum entanglement with my mom my whole life.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what does that mean? I don't know. But I know what it feels like. So our daily experience of being in quantum entanglement is that when she... Well, let me give a framework for what that is actually before I show the experience.
Yeah.
It's when two separate, unconnected particles are acting in the same way at the same time with no connection between them. It seems random, but they're actually identical in their behaviors.
Right.
So I touch base with my mom every day by the end of the day, and she would say, yesterday, it was just yesterday, she said, today I really needed to do laundry, and I've been just not feeling like it, and I maybe later. And then in the evening, I said, that's it, I'm doing it, and I just did it. I said, Mom, I had the exact same experience. I woke up in the morning, I wanted to do laundry, and I just postponed it. And in the evening, that's it, I'm going to do it, and I did it. My mom says, I don't know why I felt like making an eggplant dish, and I just made this. I'm like, oh, my mom, I just did the same dish. I don't know where it came from. I just felt like I'm craving eggplant dish.
Yeah.
Every day we have a whole series of events that are identical, but we've not talked about it. It's just emerged for her, emerged for me. And I don't know which one comes first. They're happening at the same time. We also have the same experience. I woke up really sad. Yeah, me too. Now I'm really happy. Yeah, me too. Right. So what is happening here? Right now, it's not 100% identical.
Yeah.
But it's so close. She's not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. Like, why am I not feeling well? Mom, are you not feeling well? Oh, now I know why I'm not feeling well. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So that is my direct experience. I've been in curiosity with it. I don't know how it works. I don't know why we have that experience. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just experiencing it, and I know there is more to our experience of life when you're open to it without having to explain it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, thinking about the experiences you have, I think people try, and me included, my brain tries to go, okay, how did I use that tool? Right? How did what was that? You can't nail it down. We don't have an instruction manual for this.
We don't.
We don't. So
I'm
trying
waiting.
to figure,
I'm waiting.
Yeah, where is it? PDF, please.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Well,
Email.
today I finished the first round of editing of my book. That
Oh, yeah,
I'm
let's
writing.
talk about this. Yeah. Yes.
I did not want to write a book. And every time people tell me, do you have a book? I don't care. I don't care what people say. Then one day I woke up, which is the end of last year, and you're writing a book. I'm like, oh God, do I have to? And I don't know what to write. Like, just write. So it came very quick.
Yeah.
I wrote 3 books, too much. Now what do I do? Well, I got to write 1 book, not 3. So put the other 2 aside and then focus on the first book. And the book is, if you had to walk in my shoes, in my simple life, day to day, no spiritual, I had no awareness of any of that when I came to the world.
Yeah.
Busy guy, running businesses, stressing out just like everyone, doing all the things that you're doing and experiencing all the pains and all the challenges. And turned out that I went through 9 gates of transformation. I didn't plan it. I didn't know when I had a betrayal with a partner, it's a gate. I had no idea any of that. It's only later in life you can look back and understand how all the pieces come together.
Right.
So I wrote the book, and I'm done with it, at least to the editing phase. I still have no idea why I wrote it. I don't know what the purpose of it. I don't know how to call it. I don't know what to do with it. And that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I don't need to know. When I need to know, I'll know. When if I don't, I don't. And when it's ready to move to the next, whatever next is, So I'm practicing all of that that's a creation. It took a long time. I wrote 3 books. I brought it down to 2 and then to 1 and then rewrote it 3 times. And, this is months of work,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? It's a journey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm tired of this book. Am I done yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Yeah,
Right? But there
yeah.
yet is right now.
Yeah.
And it's complete right now, even if I do nothing with it. And it's going to want to go somewhere.
Well, and a lot of times, and this, you can see these parallels in your life all the time. You'll do something, maybe not to completion, but you've done it to practice,
That's right.
right? And then the next one comes, the next book comes,
Yeah.
the next project comes, the next app comes, the next website comes, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
This one feels, it's true. And I've had things like that before. This one feels different. It feels, I'm on a path towards something that wants to emerge. I just have to be patient and wait the 9 months or whatever that is for the baby to come out.
Yeah.
Rather than, I'm going to get it done. Here's a date and there's a deadline and deadline is dead, right? So, just allowing it to emerge, whatever it wants to on its own terms, and trusting that it's not separate from me. It's my soul, my guidance, divine, whatever that is guiding it. Yeah. And if it's not ready, it is not ready. You cannot bake the baby in 7 months because you're impatient.
Yeah.
It's funny. You picked up on that word deadline.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Kim and I were talking about deciphering words and how, especially multi-part words like deadline. Yeah. Right? Once you hit it, it's dead.
Yeah.
You're dead.
It's
You're
a line
dead.
that's dead. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
you're dead
The
and
phonetics
it's
of
dead.
it, yeah.
That's right.
Isn't that funny? Deadline seems like a good thing, but, maybe not.
No,
Maybe don't put a deadline on things.
That's why people are waiting in line to get to cemeteries.
Right. It's the deadline. Oh, God. There it is. Bump. Good job, Steven.
That was great, actually. Steven, would you share with our audience your field, the field?
The field.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that if somebody would like to come and experience.
Yeah.
And when that happens.
Yeah. Thank you. So I'm going to start with right now we're on pause. We're in a summer pause.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we're asking the field whether it wants to continue or not. It's separate from me and Carrie, my business partner. But the field was an emergence of a wanting to gather in person to connect to the field that we all have access to and operate together to see what wants to be created from our heart space, from our soul space, not from our 3D glasses around.
Not from Windows or Iowa.
And not from managing it,
Windows.
not from controlling it. So we started hosting this event. It's 2 hours. An hour is connecting to the field and sharing what we're experiencing, doing some 5D practices that help us connect and be present, not in our mind realm. And then we share a meal, a potluck for an hour. And whatever wants to happen. We're lightly facilitating it and not managing it. And it's open to anyone and it's free. And we just notice who comes, who doesn't, who likes it, who doesn't, who criticizes it and what they say and who give us feedback. And are we still feeling drawn to create it? So we keep checking. Every month we check, do we want to do next month? Not we want, but does it want to happen? Yeah. So we checked for July, and it was a no. We checked for August, and it was a no. I think we did in July, or for August we checked, and it was a no.
Yeah.
Okay, what does it mean? Nothing. Do we make a story about it? No. Is it permanent? I don't know. Is that permanent either way? I have no idea. So we're feeling into it and letting it just be. If he wants to pause, let it pause. There is no plan. We're just listening.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I like that. And the feedback is coming from the members of the field. The
feedback comes from the members. Yeah. And the feedback also comes from Carrie's and I direct experience of the field. Sometimes the field is not as expensive. People bring some trauma and drama and it's lowered the frequency. And then Carrie and I are feeling like, did we like it? Not so much.
Yeah.
But we don't kick anyone out. We're just letting the field do whatever the field wants to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes we feel expensive. You've seen me sometimes.
Expansive.
Expensive. Yeah.
Expensive.
Not costly. Expensive.
Not costly. Expensive.
Yeah.
My accent helps.
Yeah, it does.
And just to be true to ourselves. If the expansion is not happening in the moment, is that permanent? Is it temporary? Or is it guidance towards something else?
Yeah.
So for people who want to be part of that, if we continue, when we know what that is, they can contact me or Carrie. It's on our website, Evolve.Institute. Send a message and we can add you to the list. And once we have an event, it's by invitation only. This is not open to the public, not by invitation, because we want to make sure that the right frequency, the right people come in. It doesn't mean you have to be super spiritual. Like I said, that's all crap.
That story.
That story. You know, if you need your call to be there, you feel it in your heart, and you know if that's not for you, that's okay too.
Might even coin that something else spiritual. Do you know thyself? How do you know thyself? How close are you to knowing yourself? Is that spiritual? I don't know.
So
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I use two words for me that capture all of this.
Yeah.
Coherence, remembrance.
Yeah.
Am I in a state of coherence? That is the 5D state of being.
Yeah.
Or I'm conflicted in my inner world all over the place and with the world outside at the same time.
Coherence is kind of a hard word for people. Unity, would that be the inner union, inner unity?
That is also difficult. It's difficult for me sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I am so, in my own experience, I don't even know what unity, but whatever works, right? So let's explore other words if you like.
Coherence is tough.
That's okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coherence internally.
It's advanced. It's advanced because I've done a lot of the inner work that all aspects of me are finding peace within.
Right.
And they're not fighting with each other. Go, not go, do, not do. I don't have that. So for me, that's coherence. But peaceful is easy to access. Is that peaceful? Love, is that loving? I love the question when you have a challenge and you're stuck in it, you take your glasses off, the 3D glasses, and you ask, what would love say?
Ooh, I like this.
That's a good one.
What would love say?
What would love say?
Yeah, because I said my mission was, not anymore, to become love itself. Then what would love say about that?
All these little anecdotes. See, people grab onto these things. And these are great tools.
Yeah.
What would love say?
Yeah, if we're moving, if you want to operate in 5D, which is unity, but unity is sometimes hard to feel.
Yeah.
But love is not. You can feel love and say, what would love say in this situation? Like, let it go. Or whatever that is, love would say. Just love them. Tell them you love them and don't resolve the conflict. Just tell them you love them. Boom, that shifts everything.
Yeah.
Love is an intelligence. It's not just like, feel good kind of a thing.
Right.
Love is a field.
It's not so proper.
It's a consciousness that speaks through you that you have access to. So if you don't know how to solve anything, the simplest thing is ask, what would love say?
What would love say? I love that.
Me too.
No pun intended.
Or it is.
Or it is intended. Whatever it is, it's we're not going to judge it, right?
Exactly.
That's it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, what else do you have? I know you had some other things you wanted to talk about on this.
Well, let's pause and feel into it, the three of us, rather
Okay.
than try to think about
Okay.
it. Yeah, so let's take a deep breath. And also, if you're still listening and you have not lost us yet, thank you for your courage.
Like and subscribe.
Like
Smash
and subscribe.
Smash that like button.
Leave a comment.
But let's take a moment, and I'm going to ask whoever is still listening or listening in the replay, ask, what would you like us to talk about or explore, or that you're curious because you're going to put it in the field and we might feel it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to feel whatever that is in the field right now.
I hear a how-to list.
How to list.
How do I do this?
Yes.
What is the list? Give me the instructions. Yeah, we don't have them either.
Yeah. Well, I want to answer that. So the how-to will come down to only one way. People tell you there's a lot of different ways. No, there's only one way. It's your way. And until you find your way, you will not find the way.
The seeking is actually the door.
That's right.
So that when you get into the seeking mode, keep going. That's your doorway. Step into it. Whether it's doing nothing, bringing your awareness, practicing some of these anecdotal things Steven has talked about. We've brought up on this podcast many times, right? Breathing, fundamental. That's the very first thing you can do is focus on how you're bringing air into your body.
Yeah.
Right?
And being okay with nothingness.
And being
And not
Being okay
knowing.
with it. Just
be okay
you
with
don't
not
have to
knowing.
have the answer.
You don't have to know everything your ego does.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. So here is 2 ways that I deal with that I like to share with everyone. Again, if you are more in the mental realm and you have to understand and all that, I'm going to give you an image. Your challenge is what's in front of you that you want to resolve. Maybe you're struggling with whatever that is. Could be a relationship, work, money,
finance,
anything. Mm-hmm. That's your challenge, right? Put it in front of you. And then ask a question about the challenge. Imagine a stairway, and the wall that leads to the next step is your question. Don't answer it right away. Marinate with it. Sleep on it a day or 2 or 3. And then you're going to arrive at a partial answer, which is the step you're going to step on. The purpose of the answer is not a dead end, that you got the answer fully answered, only partially answered, because now it leads you to the next question to ask, which leads you to the next step, to the next wall to go up. So look for the questions, not for the answers. Mm-hmm. That's for the mental realm, and then sit with it. Don't try to answer it right away. If you answer right away, is difficult.
And trusting this step, right? Yeah. Knowing that the next step is going to show up.
That's right.
Yes.
Yep. Now, don't run up the steps. I have scars to show that what happens when you do. You fall.
Your knees look
pretty hard.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah. Just take it slow. Now, it might be your intuitive soul, mind, not mind, intuitive heart, your intuition will give you an answer right away. And that sometimes happens, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. Then just go to the next question. Don't stay there. Go to the next question. So that's for the mental realm.
Yeah.
For everyone else who's more sensing, feeling, and want to have access to that, your question is a seed. You plant it, you water it, and you wait and see what grows. Take what grows and ask, what's my next seed?
Because one of the best tools we have is our brain. It's great at solving problems, but you've got to drive it the right way, right?
So the mind is great in solving problems, but when you move to 5D, you no longer solve problems.
Right.
You create a new reality from your heart, from your soul. Yeah. You're redirecting where you're heading rather than solving problems day in, day out. How many problems, I don't care how many problems you solve today, how many are waiting for you for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Related to the seed.
Yep.
You're planting the seed,
yep.
which, could be a problem, could be anything.
That's your question.
The question, right? So the question you're planting in your mind, you're watering it, you're letting it grow.
Yeah.
You're letting it evolve or unfold.
That's right.
Right?
Well, let's make it practical. Yeah. I have a question, how to grow my business. Okay, the question is a seed. I put it in the ground and water it and just wait. And then I can see what grows. And then all of a sudden I have a new client that takes me in a different direction. Whatever happens, and I'm just watching it grow.
And
just
you're not
plant it.
attached to anything. You're just allowing.
Yeah, the seed is not mine. Yeah. The seed is what I planted. It's a creation, and then let the seed determine how it wants to grow into what.
Yeah.
It could be a bonsai tree. It could be a sequoia tree. I don't know. It's just a seed, and whatever it wants to be, I say thank you. You're beautiful. I love you, and here you are.
It could be a dandelion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dandelions, are considered weeds, but not really. Right?
Yeah. Well, we judge everything, right? Yes. I mean, a weed is a judgment. We don't like you. You're disturbing my space, right?
Yeah.
Again, it's the mind.
It's the mind.
No one in nature does that except us.
I know.
Yeah.
We judge.
So these are 2 methods that I invite everyone to try. Like try on with a seed, marinate, let it grow, water it, or go up the stairs. Do not get attached to the answers you're looking for and get frustrated you're not getting answers. Just get the next question. I have a question in my morning practice in the morning. What am I to ask next? And I'm like, oh, wow.
Well, that's a fun routine.
Right?
Yeah.
You open it up for yourself.
I am opening for myself. Not what to do today and where to go. And I'm not looking for that.
What's the next question?
What is my next question? Because I know the next question would lead me to the next question. And then that's my path.
And trusting that it's, going to continue.
The questions are how we unfold our journey forward from the soul level. The answers are blocking it as a dead end. Here's your answer. Okay, we'll go from here. That's a dead end. That's it.
Yeah.
If you think you know the answer, you just stop receiving guidance because you think you know. Oh, I'm going to go over there. Okay, there's no more room for anything else.
This is really fun. So on the way here today, I started driving over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm going to go straight today. There's a train. Oh, I guess I'm turning left. I went left. And then I was going to not turn right. And then I turned right on 96th. Got to the freeway. It was clogged. Kept going, right? I thought I was going on a path today to get here, just very specifically in 3D, right? I-76 to the exit. None of that happened today. Went this way, train, turn left, clog on the freeway, keep going, get to the next on-ramp, right? It was just really interesting. What was the next question for me?
Yeah.
Where am I going?
Yeah.
Where next?
Yeah.
What turn am I making
So
next?
I've been on a similar journey this morning. Traffic, construction, redirect. GPS is taking me all over the place. I'm like, okay. At the same time, my observer is noticing that I'm singing to myself.
Oh, there you go.
Songs of love, not anybody's words. It's just my own made-up song with my own made-up words.
Yeah.
And I started quietly, and all of a sudden, I'm so loud. I'm like, oh my God. I'm looking around and no one can hear me because I'm just like an opera singer. I'm not singing opera. I don't have the voice for that. But it's my own voice that is just like, whoa. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So my experience of the traffic and all that, other than I need to go to the bathroom alarm, was just joy.
What was it? Can you ask the song? What was the song you were singing?
It's not a song that
Didn't
is
matter,
known.
no,
It's
it's just your song.
Yeah, I love myself, and I'm so just like that, just like whatever came. I don't.
Yeah.
It's just a random song, a random melody, random created by my soul.
Yeah.
That doesn't have. It's not rhyming. It's not like a pop song. It has nothing. It's just whatever wanted to come out as a voice, singing to myself, and I was just super joyous.
Flow. Yeah.
And my experience of the 3D realm was there. I was aware I'm in traffic, I'm turning there, but hardly there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like because my glasses were off.
Your Windows system was running the car.
That's right.
And your iOS,
Autopilot.
was connecting to your higher self, singing.
And as I'm reflecting on it right now, when I hear something funny, is that I'm very sensitive to light, and I wear sunglasses. And the whole time I took my sunglasses off, like just what I said.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the 3D metrics. I'm just seeing light, and it's bright, and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at the sun, but I love it. So, yeah.
This last 4 weeks you went through this is a major shift for you, right? This was not subtle.
No.
This was a lot of pain, a lot of work,
Yeah.
a lot of reflection. And then you're seeing a lot of not subtle changes in yourself.
Right.
You're seeing very noticeable things.
Yes.
Because a lot of times these shifts with people are very subtle, right? They don't even know, right?
Yeah, right.
They're the very little awareness to, oh, something's different today.
Yeah.
It takes a really high level of awareness to understand that there's anything different at all, usually.
That's right.
But you're seeing this very clearly.
But I want to make clear, my life has been about extremes. My experiences are super extreme. In my book, I'm saying, hey, don't look for those experiences necessarily.
Yeah.
Your experiences might be more subtle. Most people's experiences are more subtle. Always call the observer to notice what's different today. And it could be as simple practice as looking at the mirror. You know you're different than yesterday. Can you notice it?
Yeah.
Can you notice one more wrinkle or something you have not noticed? In the pictures you would.
Yeah.
But can you notice it from day to day? Just find one little minute and look for 10 minutes. Don't like a second. I'm not saying anything. It's the same. You're assuming you're the same, which is not experiencing yourself as the same.
This experiment, this mirror experiment, this is something real that people can do.
That's right.
Right. First of all, look in the mirror, right? Don't just look at yourself and go,
Yeah.
oh, my hair's good.
Right.
My teeth, do I have anything in my
Yeah.
teeth? No, I'm good. Look at yourself. Look in your eyes in the mirror. Watch what happens. Stare at your eyes.
That's right.
They go back and forth.
Yeah.
There's some synchronicity that happens. And
Yeah.
then you're like, what is going on?
Yeah. And if you do it for 10 minutes or whatever, a period more time than 10 seconds, something miraculous happens is first you notice your face is changing. You actually have more than one face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't see that's okay too. But typically, you start seeing that it's shifting, and then
It looks
lands.
different.
It looks
Your
different.
Your face looks different to
absolutely.
yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't recognize that face. Who is this?
But then it lands somewhere, and it's somewhere you've never been before.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at yourself, and the experience I'm having is tremendous access to beauty that I see in myself that I have not seen before. And like, oh, wow. And I have no words for that, but it's something new that I did not see yesterday.
And don't look at yourself with judgment. Don't do that.
Take the glasses off.
Right, take the glasses off.
Naked eye.
Oh, my hair is
Right.
too. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Just look at yourself.
Yeah. You can actually ask, what does love see here?
Oh, that's a great question.
That is a great question.
Yeah, what does love see here? You'll get emotional very quick. I do.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does love see here? And when I see that, I'm overwhelmed with emotion. What does my soul see here? I'm like, oh, just.
Yeah.
Right. So remember, take the glasses off so you can see the truth about you, not through the illusions of separation and fear you've been wearing your whole life in the 3D matrix, wearing the glasses you forgot you're wearing.
Listen, I think we should challenge people with this experiment, right?
Yeah.
Everybody that's heard this experiment, look in the mirror for 10 minutes. Don't judge yourself. Just look in your eyes. Watch what happens. Leave us a comment. Send back what happened to you, because everybody's experience is going to be different.
Will be unique and personal to them.
Right?
Yes.
You may get to a point where you're uncomfortable looking at yourself.
True.
You might tear up.
Yep.
Stephen has this experience.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You might feel confused.
Mm-hmm.
You might see a different face at some point.
Yeah.
All of these are very possible for
And
everybody.
you might get scared too. I just want to name that as
Yeah,
well,
it's
because
powerful.
because sometimes you see something you've not seen in yourself that scares you. Just because you haven't seen it, it doesn't mean it's bad.
Right.
Right.
It's just new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is a really good step for wake up.
that's right. But if you notice that judgment is in there, stop.
Right.
Don't continue and be, oh, I have more wrinkles, I'm older, look at me. Okay, stop.
Stop the judgment. Yeah.
Stop. Take your glasses off, wash your face, go back in, and look with loving eyes. You know, loving eyes are soft. It's not intense focusing on like, I need to get something done.
Yeah.
And it's not sleepy, I'm so bored, I can't even look at it anymore.
Yeah.
It's soft. So we could do the same exercise of think of someone you love, not yourself.
Right.
And then look at someone you love with those eyes, and then take those eyes and look in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's a combo exercise.
That is combo. That's advanced. Step 2.
Step 2.
We'll start with one.
But yeah, start with one and just notice what's there. But once you start seeing yourself with loving eyes, you start discovering who you really are. You start seeing the essence.
I challenge people 10 minutes. That's an extremely 600 seconds. That's an extremely long time for people to look at themselves.
Yeah.
Which, can you imagine if people did that every day, looked at themselves for 10 minutes versus Instagram
Oh my gosh.
or Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the thing with looking at yourself in the mirror, like how
email.
powerful that is, and can be like, Stephen was saying, can be very scary as well. So, like, set an intention. Say, I want to, know who my soul is. I want to know who I am.
Yeah.
But also pull in your team, pull in your angels, pull in your ancestors, your whoever, to protect you, so that you can look from the observer lens. Because, we did this back when I studied paganism, and it was one of the things that they wanted us to do was look in the mirror.
Oh,
And
really?
Yeah. And like Stephen was saying, your face can distort, and you instantly are going to get scared and think, oh my God, I just opened up this portal in this mirror. So, you definitely want to make sure that, even if you light a candle and set intentions for your angels to be around, you're doing this to recognize who you are, to remembering who you are, to say, there is no fear. I just want to experience my soul, other facets of my soul, and setting those intentions, because then when you do look in the mirror, you're not calling in mirror magic, and mirror energy can be it can take you down a very dark,
yes.
a dark path. So you do have to be, like, I wouldn't recommend this for just anybody. I would recommend this for people that maybe have been on the path for a little bit and are really asking the questions.
Seeking.
Not just anybody that goes, oh, this kind of seems fun. Let's do a little mirror work, because mirror work is reflection.
Yeah. Challenging.
And you're gonna get both light and dark, right? So you want to make sure that you are A, prepared, B, set intentions, light the candle, see it from the observer, the Google Meet, the Google, pull yourself out
Google
and look
Maps,
at it.
yeah.
Because if you're up close and you're looking at it here, it can be very frightening.
Yeah, this is really good. I'm glad you brought these points up because I'm not sure I could look in the mirror for 10 minutes.
It can be very frightening.
I can try.
Yeah.
I've done it for a few,
Yeah.
but
So I love the intentions, and here's the intention for the beginners.
Yeah.
I would say to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Set the intention that you're going to look in the mirror to see your beauty.
there you go.
Can't go wrong with that.
Exactly.
And if you're not seeing beauty, then keep looking
Yeah.
until you do. And if you see nothing for 10 minutes and you don't see beauty, that's okay.
Yeah. You're going to see something.
But then the beauty is that you had the courage to look at yourself without seeing what you expected to see, and you're okay with it. That's already beautiful, right? So you're going to find beauty in many ways that would show up.
Yeah.
Maybe your beauty is your courage because you just did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe your beauty is not expecting anything and you didn't, but then that showed up. You're going to get emotional.
Yeah.
And the emotional does not have to be explained or analyzed, or it's just an experience.
I mean, would you classify the mirror experiment as a 5D? Would that be a 5D experiment? I think it's damn close.
I would say asking your soul or your
To
what
observe.
love would say is a 5D. The mirror itself could be also a 3D, right? I can
Yeah.
look at myself with judgment and I see a devil.
Yeah.
And I believe that I'm the devil, and that's not a 5D experience.
No, no, obviously. You got to take those glasses off.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
If shadow shows up, take the glasses off. Before
is-
you dive into it too far.
Yeah.
I'm laughing about it, but this can be serious too.
No, it is
That's why
very,
Kim
yeah.
brought these points up. Set intention.
Yeah.
Staring at yourself, the darkness can show up.
Oh, yeah.
It can be scary for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A simple question is, what goodness would you like to see in yourself?
There you go.
And you know what that is. And then that's your intention. Maybe that goodness is, I want to see my divinity. I want to see my generosity. I want to see my joy.
Yeah.
Right? So if you ask the question from your soul level, that's your intention.
How are we doing on time, everybody? We good? We got an hour and a half on here.
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 11:47.
Yep.
We good on time?
90 minutes feels complete to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels good.
It's about the right amount of time.
It's about
Yes.
around
Yeah,
time.
we've got great points in this conversation. Excellent.
Yeah.
That felt like nothing at all. It was so easy.
It was easy.
Yeah.
Thank you for opening with that meditation. That was lovely. And I hope everybody enjoyed listening to this. What else do you have? Do you have other points? you want?
Honestly, I feel like we were able to focus in on these questions. I guess this would be a good, powerful closing. Stephen, if every person listening could remember just one truth about themselves as they go through the rest of their week, what would you hope that truth would be?
I love this question, and I already feel emotional that I get to share that. So here it is. Please receive it with your heart. And if it's not true for you, that's okay. Throw it away. You're a divine being. You are pure light. You are contentment. You're peaceful. Your love, your clarity. You're making an unimaginable impact. And nothing else is needed because you arrived. You have never left.
That feels like
man.
truth.
Thank you,
Right.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephen,
Yes.
for coming again.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Bye, everybody.
Bye.